Hey folks, it is March 25th in East Tennessee and we're having a really early season. I was out here yesterday and I found some queen cells. They had already filled up this entire box. I added this one box, so this was 4 box colony in March. This is really early. Something you might notice, I'm wearing my repair veil. This thing has managed to last a year, so I'll leave a link for how to repair your veil in the description. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys how to do an artificial swarm, and we'll go through kind of step by step what we wanted to do. So stick with us. All right.
You're on.
Huh?
You're recording.
I'm just smoking them gently to keep everybody calm. Now what I want to do is lift these straight up and look for queen cells. So this was a queen cell yesterday. I wound up destroying it by accident. And I got another one right here. It's no longer, you see the queen right there? So there's 2 queen cells that got accidentally destroyed. This one looks like they may be trying to rebuild it. This one right here. So it was one of those, they were attached at the bottom and when I pulled the box apart. So I'm going to set this box aside and see if we can't find better queen cells. As we go down. Well, it didn't take long for one to keep our smoker. We do the same thing with here. Right now I'm just wanting to locate queen cells. Once I find queen cells, and this has got drone but no queens. So we're going to set this one down over here. This box right here, I put it on yesterday. Let's see if what activity they've done to this box that was just here 24 hours. See what kind of activity we can spot. So you can see they're already putting nectar or feed. I am feeding right now. So they're working these frames, and this is what they can do in only 24 hours. So they've cleaned all the cells and have started putting food stores in them. put my lid in the wrong place. Looks like my smoker went out. My fuel was a little damp. Alright. So, queen cell, queen cell, queen cell. So these, uncapped queen cell right there. So this is a viable frame to move. A box. We'll get good queen cells out of it. All the way over here out to the end. We'll set it over on this because there's plenty of clearance and I don't have to worry about the queen cells are doing any damage to them. Now we're going to take the very bottom box if there's any queen cells in. I do not see. Trying to blow on them a little bit, see if I can get them to move as I take one to the back. Sting. Alright, this box I wouldn't expect this early to have any queen cells anyway because it's probably a little too cold. Alright, go ahead and turn that off. Let's get some smoke.
Okay.
Alright, so what we're going to do, set these up. We got to find the queen. And we don't want to be looking all over the place. We can go ahead and set up some colonies. So I brought a box, a medium, and as you see, it's still got honey in it. So we're gonna build a colony right here with this medium and these two deeps at the same time. Look for the queen, because it's really important that the queen, we find the queen and she goes in to one of these boxes. So we'll take a few of these and just set them out, and frames, and I even had some wax moth damage trying to. This has been through a freeze cycle, so those are just old tracks, but I'll cut the webbing anyway. So I'm going to leave a few frames in there. So there's bee bread right there. So colony will need that. I'll put that one as a keeper. Alright, and there's. So my queen cell, the bees are over there working. Now, there's one that's got a larva in it right there. There's another one with larva. There's one that is damaged. And actually there's three that are damaged. Those are viable. We can let them repair those, or we can destroy them completely. This one, when it was damaged, you see it wasn't actually capped, so it's in the zone of repairable. So we're just going to help the bees a little bit. We're going to set this one in, And this will be our first split. And it will go right there. So we still got to find the queen, as well as we need a good bit of brood. This has got some brood capped. I think we're going to kind of keep it for now. I'll go ahead and check. It's doubtful that the queen would be over here on the edge, but you know, they can hide. They can be naughty from time to time, so we'll go ahead and check it anyway. Just a frame of honey. And that'll be good for the second. Well, actually, this one is going to be the artificial swarm. So we got to find the queen and get her in this box. And we need to eliminate any queen cells. There's one that took a little bit of damage. Now, you see how that larva is developed? This one is probably not salvageable because we'll go ahead and cut her out. But this one is. See, they're just working on building that queen cell out. So this one's fine. And it's a good frame of brood. So this will be our box that's going to go back to where the original queen was. Let's see, one. Get that. That bee was in the way of that queen cell. So we'll set this frame gently down. See if we can find our queen, who right now I've not seen any fresh queens, any fresh eggs, so this is all capped. So we're going to move her over. It's important when you're doing this stuff that you don't put, if you got one queen cell, on only one queen cell to work with on one frame and then another queen cell, it's really important that you put those, if you want to put two queen cells in a split, it's important that that's all you put in there is two queen cells. You don't put more than two and you put them close together. If you put them far apart, you may wind up with two queens hatching. So here we got some stages of larvae, but no queen. And so there is another queen cell, and the bees are working to repair it. It is probably a viable queen. And we'll put her over with this colony. And we got two more frames to check on this. So here's our drone population. See how many drones we got? And drone brood, that's why they're swarming. It's really early to have this many drones, but gotta check this box completely, make sure it is queen free. So now we'll go over here and start working this box. doing basically the same thing we just did over there, which is look for queen. Let's start this middle, second from the end. Which is a honey frame. There's no surprise in that. So where do I want to put the honey? Tell you what, I'm going to put the honey over here. This frame was on top, so it appears most of this box is going to be honey. A little bit of brood, mostly honey. That's all right. I'm going to slide this frame over here, and trying to keep the honey on the outside of the colony, where the bees naturally put it that way. You don't want to be putting frames of only honey right in the middle of your boxes. That's just an obstacle. And we're getting into brood. Maybe we can find queen. I see brood. More brood, but no queen yet. Now, I normally don't do this, but you see the honey on this frame is bulged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse this frame a little bit, squeeze it over on the other side. That way I'm not Alright, so that box is done. We'll check this one for the queen, and we'll drop our bees off as well. Drones. And these. So we got more queen cells here. And those are repairable cells, but we're going to just get rid of them because we've got enough queen cells for what we're doing. There's a drone emerging. Get a shot of that. Drone Central.
It's a damaged queen cell.
That's actually it's all drone. You can stop recording. Okay, we had, as you see, we've got a lot of angry bees flying in our field of view, trying to sting the black camera. That's why we don't have black bee suits. We could not find the queen. We searched every box twice. So what we wound up doing is we split it in three. We left a queen cell in each. The idea being, if you weaken the hive enough, that if you do have a swarm, either it will try not to swarm because we gave everybody room, it will abandon the swarm, or which is my personal experience, is they go ahead and swarm, but instead of taking half your bees, they take a sixth of your bees, because we just split this into three. So really it's not going to hurt us much as far as honey production if we do have one that gets away from us. I guess that's about it. Anyway, sorry we weren't able to find the queen, guys. We did do this. We did thoroughly search and put queen cells back at the original location. And the box that we hoped would have the queen we put over here as farthest away from the original. But like I said, we put one queen cell in it if it does have the queen. We think it has the queen in it, but we just couldn't find it. So anyway, I hope you find this video informative. I'm going to try this beekeeping season to shoot a lot of videos for you guys. So hopefully you'll learn something else. I'll post a link in the description on how to repair your veils. So this one is, I'm at 1 year now with using, and you know, me being a beekeeper by trade, I use this thing all the time, so it's held up really well. Anyway, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks again.